Darn girl. Hello. Welcome everybody to Suplexes and Shea Butter. I am Tanya here with Claudia and Tyler. And it's Royal Rumble weekend. Yay! And we
Whatever.
have a lot to talk about. We haven't had like we did a raw live watch, but we really haven't talked about everything until now since
Till now.
2018. Yeah, we haven't. I mean, a lot of stuff happened, but since we are in the empire, the first thing we're going to talk about
My
is
birthday. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
oh, your birthday was this past week, and I
Yeah.
just want to say happy birthday. You go, girl.
I just want to say, you guys, I a month ago told my job that I was gonna go home regardless of if they like let me stay or not. And in the space of the month, I went from thinking that I was gonna have no job to like not only getting to transfer to the New York office, but like getting a promotion as well. So I'm very, very.
Oh yeah,
I'm not gonna lie,
that's that
I was
black
going
girl
through, and
magic.
like when y'all wouldn't see me because I was like crying and gnashing teeth. I was like, "What have I done?" But I'm really excited. So I mean, that was not. I just wanted to say I'm really, really hyped and excited to be moving home. But if I am spotty in the next couple of months, you know why. More
So
importantly,
let's start with the pictures that was coming out of
oh,
Roman with his friends in Hawaii, and we all got hyped about that.
that's okay.
And we was like, "Oh, he looks well," but nah, girl, come on. Before today, we was living on them damn pictures of him in Hawaii because it was like, "Oh, he looks well, and he might be training," and everybody was getting happy and excited. And then today, no, the yesterday
Oh,
he
that
got
happened yesterday. I just found out today.
no, yesterday he got on Instagram.
Yeah,
He
he got on
he
Instagram.
created his Instagram account, and he's not verified yet, but I'm sure he will be soon.
He already had like 122,000, 130,000, 130,000 Instagram followers already. That quick.
Damn,
Yes.
he was at 32,000 when I followed him earlier today.
Oh
That's
yeah,
insane.
that's
I followed
ballooned.
him what the day before yesterday. It blended in. The thing that's so crazy about it blends in with the fake accounts. But all you gotta do is just look at the people he was following. That's how you know it was his, because he was following The Rock. He was following them know-it-all Roman fans. I'm like, that's not his account. I said, first of all, it looked like his account to me. It got Joe and on there. It got the little link at the bottom. I said, that's him. Get out my face.
Here's the thing. It seems to be a group, a section of the empire who want to be Debbie Downers. And anytime we celebrate something, they want to put their look. I don't like. Are you even his fan?
Bruh.
Why you can be pessimistic. You can shut up about it and let us
Yeah.
enjoy things. Like nobody
Yeah.
wants to hear your negativity right now. Like
I know y'all been
Diagnosis
seeing.
as
I know y'all
doctors.
been seeing me cussing them out. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Shut up.
For real. No,
right,
I'm with you. I'm tired
like
of
because
diagnosing.
when the pictures of him in Hawaii first got posted, somebody was like, "Oh, these are his private pictures. And you shouldn't be doing it." And I'm
I'm like, he
like, "Who
willingly
the
took a
fuck are
picture.
you?"
It's literally on someone's Instagram.
Right on somebody's public fucking social media page. Would you
Yeah,
kindly
at this point, with the
shut the
exception
fuck?
of that fitness picture that was clearly leaked, we
Right.
know when Roman takes a photo. Roman hides his twins more than Beyonce freaking hides certain Rumi. Okay, we
Thank you.
know if Roman does not want to be seen, he will not be seen. It's just that
Right.
simple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
All
like
I
if
know is I ain't arguing with nobody over this crap. I've been blocking them. Just like I block everybody else, I've been blocking and muting them too. I ain't got time. I stay with the Roman fans I got. Roman fans that I follow.
I'm not gonna lie, I need to clean up my Twitter feed a little bit because I feel like some people have been following went from like, oh cool, they're following me, let me, follow back and stuff to like, well, you know what? Maybe I need to like unfollow.
I
That's
don't
the thing.
follow. I give it a
Listen,
couple of weeks or months to see if you ain't weird. If you weird, you're not getting to follow
if
me.
somebody follow me, like legit for real, if they start following me and liking my stuff and like commenting, like just having a discussion with me, not, oh well, I don't think this. They just say, oh girl, yeah, I like that too, and this that. I'll follow them back. But if
Mm-hmm.
you just follow me to lurk, or or anything like that, you just follow me and you don't like none of my stuff, and I'll be like, why the fuck are you following me?
Yeah.
I'm not following you back. We have no correspondence. And just like if I follow somebody, I don't expect them to follow me back.
Yeah.
So, but
Which is weird. The whole thing is weird.
Roman today they announced he announced and The Rock announced that he's going to be in Hobbs and Shaw. That comes out this summer, right?
I'm so freaking happy. Oh my
And
god.
people were like, he's just in one scene. Well,
I don't care.
that one
See
scene allows him
him.
to steal the goddamn show.
Bruh.
Okay,
I get to see him
okay.
fighting. That's what I
I
have to
am,
see.
girl.
And him
I'm
shirtless.
ready. I'm ready to see this gorgeous man in
Like,
an avenue that's not in any way associated
with
with
the
real wrestling entertainment. Do you understand me? I
Bruh.
got so happy. And I
I'm
know
not
people
gonna lie.
still want him to wrestle. He coming back because he under contract. But if that man leave WWE to go to Hollywood, do you know how like,
I
and he
wouldn't
have
either.
his own career in his own hands because he takes so much shit and he is
Yeah.
such a company man. I would be so happy if he got to write his own ticket with his fucking famous ass cousin help teach him and usher him through that shit. Like, I would be so fucking happy and support it 100%. I really would.
Me
I
too.
wouldn't be mad at him at all. He's
I
given
wouldn't
us enough.
because he gave way too much to wrestling and he did not get
Right.
a lot of it back. He got
Right.
about 30% of it back to what he compared to what he gave.
Thank you.
So I'm not mad at him.
I just find it so funny now, like fans complain about him doing well. I said, which one is it? Either y'all want him gone or y'all want him to stay.
Thank you.
Bruh. Who? Pass the offering.
Thank you.
I mean,
Pass the offering.
They should be happy. They should
it's
be
like,
happy
I
as
be
much as
saying,
they fucking complain. It's mighty funny. What a fucking coincidence!
Wow.
Wow.
What a fucking coincidence. How fucking convenient
How
is that?
fucking convenient
Wow.
is that? Wow. That all of a
I be trying,
sudden
I be like,
he out of the way, and can't none of these dudes that they said was better. Can't none of these dudes do what he doing. You see it, right? We all
Yeah.
seeing it.
like Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley had to stop their sales because it wasn't selling. I said, y'all. I said, now y'all getting on us about Drew McIntyre. We sitting here telling y'all this dude trash. He's still
Get
trash.
you,
They boring.
get you a fave who can sell out their access signings. That's what you do.
Oh Lord. Oh.
Get you a fave that got so many people they have to shut down another superstar's lowly attended signing to make room for his fans.
I still
Get
feel
you
so
one of
bad
them.
for Samoa Joe on that day.
I
So
did.
bad.
I don't.
Because
I
they
don't.
gassed him. They said, "Oh, they want the real Samoa Joe, not a
Right.
Samoa
I
name
felt that
Joe."
so
I,
bad.
I don't feel
so
sorry
bad.
for him because that was the same year people were mad that Roman came out at number 30 and Samoa Joe wasn't out in the Rumble. And then Samoa Joe, all this and all that. But don't nobody know. Yeah, you make good songs, but don't nobody give a fuck. Yeah,
Like,
you
end
a
of period.
good wrestler, but don't nobody give a fuck.
No, he's good with certain. Maybe I mean
I
in his
feel
prime
like
he probably was good with everybody, but right now he good with
He
certain
was. He's
people.
too beat up, girl. But
He good with certain people
Samoa
now.
Joe wasted his most of his career just like AJ Styles, but Samoa Joe wasted most of his career in TNA.
Ooh, let's talk about AJ Styles too.
Oh yes, let's talk about this motherfucker going on this goddamn sexist, racist, white wing conservative show. And I don't know if everybody's seen the Gillette ad. The Gillette put out a very good ad, I thought, that was basically me like men. Let's be more accountable for each other. Let's stop being sexist. Let's treat women right. Let's stop other male behavior that we know is wrong, but we don't never say nothing. Let's be better. And all these motherfucking other men feeling some type of way about it. And they
I
all
don't
they said
understand.
was
Why are
be
you
a better
crying?
person.
If you're not a bad person, why are you crying?
Because they're bad people.
If I see an ad that's like, fat people, stop being lazy, I'm not gonna cry. Because I know I'm not lazy. I don't understand. Hit dogs holler.
He basically said he didn't know what the commercial was trying to get at. Like the host, based on what I read, the host was trying to like bait him in some into some stuff. So he was very aware because I'm guessing since he is one of those MAGA supporters or whatever. Oh my god.
You guys
Since
have a
he's
big
one of those
red
MAGA
too.
supporters or whatever, he knew not to answer certain questions like he wanted to. So I
That
guess
was what made it frustrating because you could tell he clearly wanted to go in, but was holding himself back. So it's
because
like,
he would have got
no,
dragged. He was already getting dragged for going
He
on the
would have
show.
got dragged,
He would have got dragged.
and
He was already getting
because
dragged for going
because
on
of
the
how
show.
Triple H and Stephanie public persona is, he might have been knocked. I mean, he already like Vince already choosing his progressive son over him. Daniel Bryan getting to do and say whatever the fuck he want. So why like
Daniel Bryan been going
I
in on
don't know
AJ.
why send him on the show though.
You knew there was like no good that can come out of that.
And absolutely none. So why would you send him on that show? I just don't get it.
I
Yeah.
think I actually think these guys like book their own interviews and stuff though. As far as when they're promoting like the pay per view and stuff, I'm pretty sure that's WWE doing that. But as far as like their
And
own
the
interviews
podcast.
and everything,
I
I
don't
think
know,
they're doing.
man. I
I
don't
think
I
they're
know.
think they have to get everything approved though.
Yeah, you
Because
can't.
they're like they're
W
independent
somebody
contractors,
in
but like Vince owns
had
their
to sign off on that. Somebody in WWE had to say. I'm not saying Vince McMahon or Stephanie or any of them knew what the fuck he was gonna be doing that day, but somebody who works in that company approved that.
If
And
John Cena can't use his own name without pay, like John Cena has to pay the WWE every time he uses his name.
he
Like
has to. That's
he
his
yeah,
like
real
they
name.
own his name. They
Vince
trademark
owned
his
his name,
name.
Oh hell no.
right?
So if John Cena is in that position, there's no way that AJ has autonomy to just do interviews without them knowing.
And but see, I've been done with AJ, but
What
really
the
now I
party
don't
is
even want to
done
see
to
him no
laugh
more.
at the freaking Hall of Fame, I was done.
Yeah, him, and Baron Corbin and Kurt Angle was cackling, and I'm like, this shit ain't even that fucking funny. You just cackling because you Republican? Like, what the fuck?
Kurt Angle's laughing. I don't remember him laughing.
Yes, he was, girl. You better go back and watch it.
Oh.
Yep.
Cackling his ass off.
I was never into AJ Styles like that. I always said from day one, I was there's no difference from when he was in TNA as far as character, as far as from a character standpoint. So wrestling, yeah, that's what I like for his wrestling, but other than that, that's it. I need more than that.
Yeah,
Me as
yeah.
a fan, more than
He's
that.
I
never. Go ahead.
I liked AJ when so like that point where he had like a hot streak, right? It was like after the Chris Jericho feud, he kind of found his footing in WWE and really started to show how great he was. And he had his whole feud with Roman and just he was putting on these bangers, you know?
As far as that feud, that his feud with Roman has not topped. Like any other feud that he's done has not topped his feud with Roman for me. Like it hasn't.
I mean,
that was awesome.
It was.
I give him that. That was dope.
It was. But like I feel like MAGA stuff aside, AJ has been asleep for the past like 18 months with his title reign and all that. He just been sleeping, come to work and like kind of work in his pajamas, you know, scratching, catering, and then go outside the ring.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Lazy.
Ever since, I will give you to the Shane match at WrestleMania. What year was that? Was that last year?
No,
he
the
just
year before that.
Okay, it was 2 years ago. Okay, so you right about it. Shit, that's longer. Almost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
When he snapped and beat up Shane and then had that amazing match. And then after that, like, what do you remember? See, I thought that was last year. Like, what did he do? Oh, Nakamura was last year. Okay. See?
And Nakamura was a mess.
Like
because
I remember when
everyone
AJ
told me
Styles
it was
did,
supposed to be a hot feud.
but the feud, was trash,
Just
and the
trash.
matches
I
was
think
trash.
but see, here's the thing, because I
But
think
nobody blamed
Nakamura
AJ
was kind of
Styles.
fun.
People was blaming Nakamura. People was trying to give AJ Styles the doubt, which I kind of was too, because I'm like, he gives his all in his matches. I like AJ. I said people was trying to shit on me for giving Nakamura crap. I was like, I'm watching this dude. I was like, I'm watching this dude Nakamura, and it looked like he just coasting in his matches. The only
He
time
usually
he'll go
does.
hard is if he in the ring with a John Cena or Roman Reigns or a AJ Styles or whatever. I said he gonna be the reason why AJ Styles look like crap too, and it was trash. Match at WrestleMania was trash. His feud and matches with Kevin Owens was trash. His title reign was trash. So if I remember everything, it's certainly not the positives so far. It's been the horrible crap that AJ Styles fans try to block over and really try to gloss over. And really, they the reason why I was never a fan of him in the first place. Because they got on my freaking nerves. They still get on my freaking nerves.
I just feel like AJ's been asleep for a while, and I'm over him. You know, like
Yeah.
all this new stuff that's happening, like that commercial, that whole conversation, that podcast just had me tired. Because I'm like, you see, you've been asleep, you've been collecting checks, you've been very vocal about they pay you here, and implying that TNA did not pay you, and you're over it.
Oh
And
shoot, any TNA wrestler gonna say that. Shoot, because that's probably true. Booker T didn't hold no punches with them either when he used to work over there. I thought Booker T should have never went over there. Never.
look,
He had no reason to go over there.
No, I felt it was a lot of. See, here's my thing with TNA, because I watched it from its infancy. It's a lot of wrestlers didn't have no business going over there, because they was
Mm-hmm.
going over there to fucking ruin it. You
Mm-hmm.
understand me? And just take and take and take what they could, and was never gonna try to help that company. And when I saw that, like a lot of things WWE loves pat themselves on the back. All women's evolution. And this shit, I seen this shit 10 years ago. They when people
yeah,
say TNA did it first, they not lying. I
yeah,
been seeing this shit. A
yeah,
lot of this shit, cage matches and ladder matches and amazing, awesome storylines where the women are the main event and the focus. TNA was never scared to do that. And that's one thing I give Jeff Jarrett. He never had a problem with making female stars at all and showing multi-layered and different women. They was called knockouts, that's true. But
Yeah.
most famous knockout was Awesome Kong. So
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Who was not a TNA bitch at all.
yeah,
Yeah.
So it's like, to me, there's TNA did a lot of good things, but then Dixie Carter's stupid ass trusted fucking con men like Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff, which is what they are, and they ruined that fucking company. And everybody that went there to do some good just ended up getting money.
mm.
Yeah, when Hulk Hogan, it's like if you're a wrestling company coming up, don't put Hulk Hogan in charge of any.
Like, if anybody who read his WCW contract, where this motherfucker said he had to be in at least 9 of the main events of the year, they only had 12 pay-per-views. Where he had
You
he
said 9 main events of the year.
yeah, it
Dude
was
was a
in his
politician.
contract
But I tell
that
you, Hulk Hogan,
he won
Hulk,
he had, like, you need to Google Hulk Hogan's WCW contract, because it's just like, uh, so basically he booked himself.
Hulk Hogan was a politician backstage,
A
like for real,
master politician. You heard
politician
me.
backstage.
He was nothing but a con artist. He and people like, well, he was con artists are charismatic. How do you think they succeed?
Hmm.
And he's still conning people to this day.
It's
To
like
this
It's
day,
you
people
don't,
out
you
there
don't.
that
to
this
this
man is not racist. It's people who have watched this man on tape when he didn't know he was recorded. Remember, he had no idea he was being recorded. He was just having a conversation.
You're not gonna get a charismatic person like The Rock who don't have to do all that crap just to get to the top. He didn't have to do all that. For real, for real. All you had to do was just be respectful, which he was, mind his own business, which he did, and worked his butt off. That's all he did. Steve Austin had to do that to a certain degree.
Most of all of them had to do
But
it.
but like with like, cause I heard nothing but good things from about The Rock aside from Ahmed Johnson, but but
You know what?
I'm Fleet Ahmed Johnson.
yeah, he. But other than that, aside from him, I've heard nothing but good things about Rock. It was like, because Big Show said Rock was always good to me when a lot of people weren't, and so it's like, it's
The
like
Rock was only in the, which always shocks me because I feel like he was such an iconic part. Ow! I'm gonna put my cat in the room because she's scratching me and biting me, and she's very aggressive.
Wow.
Really, really, I'm trying my best not to like fling this cat right now. I'm so um, but before I go do that, I will say, The Rock. It always shocks me when I realize, like, because I think it's like he's only been like in the business like what 7 years before he went
yeah,
to
it's been
Hollywood.
7 years. Yeah.
So like he was not there a very long time, and he did more
Hey,
than
hey, hey,
enough.
He not in the Hall of
And
Fame yet.
Yeah, he
so
ain't
it's
the
like
Hall of
it's
Fame
something
yet.
that's
He
like
not in the Hall of Fame yet.
he's not a he's not a Hall of Famer.
That's the
No.
rumor that he's supposed to be going in this year. Don't tell nobody.
Interesting.
Don't tell nobody.
Nobody on the internet,
No,
bro.
like on his way out,
Girl,
No,
I
on his
was on
way
the
out,
internet.
like on
don't
his
tell
way out,
nobody.
like when he was getting ready to leave, he was putting people over, and he even said himself, he was like, "I quietly like left. I ain't tell nobody I'm leaving or I'm going here." He said, "I just quietly like bowed out," which I think that's a cool way of doing it too, instead of announcing, because I think people saw the writing on the wall that he's starting to become a movie star.
He
So
got he got booed
When
against
he
yeah,
played
he
the
got booed.
Scorpion King, when he played the Scorpion King in
That's my
the
favorite movie of his.
Mummy
Oh my god.
movies, he played it in the Mummy movie, and everybody's like,
Mhm.
"Man, we want a spinoff," and then he got a spinoff, and it was a wrap
Killed
because
it.
he's so natural in that movie.
Yes, he killed it, man. I was like, oh, yep, he gone. Which I don't blame him. I mean, he won every title that was
me
to won.
either. Run.
Roman's run every title. So, do we think that Roman has much more time in WWE, or do we think?
No, I've been telling folks. I've been telling folks. No, I told him he's not a lifer. He's not gonna be there forever like Seth Rock. He came here. He came there to do what he had to do. Now I think it's gonna be some years because I think in his mind he still got stuff to prove. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah,
think it's gonna take some years to prove that.
yeah.
But after I give it about 5 more years. 5.
I
And
say
that's being generous.
I think it depends on how he looks in this movie. Personally,
yeah.
I
This is
think
this
if
is
he's
his
good,
first. This
if
is his
he gives
first
us
time.
like, huh?
This is like his, because Rock explained, he's like, this is his first time in a
Yes,
movie. Like he's
period. Because he never
basically
did a WWE Studios film.
like just
And this
basically
is why. Why would you do that? His cousin is the Rock.
and he's basically just like how he was in WWE is the same in movies. He basically got thrown into the fire, basically.
But here's the interesting thing, because regardless, Roman was doing this movie. This didn't just happen overnight while he made his announcement.
Oh no, like I
This
said,
No, he
movie,
was gonna do this
this
regardless.
movie been
like I
conversation
tweeted
for a long time.
like I tweeted out, I said Roman been working behind the scenes. He got an agent too.
Yeah. Face
He
was
always,
crazy bad. But
he always talked about his career after wrestling was he said he wanted to be in some action movies, and I was like, I'm down for it. And somebody was trying to say, oh, it's just gonna be B-rated, and I said I'm gonna watch every single last B-rated one. You understand me?
you know what Roman said? He said, "Bitch, you thought." Okay.
That's why people were like, why was he
Beware.
Dean Ambrose has done this. Seth Rollins did Sharknado because Roman said he ain't trying to do no whack ass Sharknado. He ain't trying to do no motherfucking WWE studio film that 12 people gonna see. He has a cousin that is a literal movie star. Why
The
wouldn't he
highest
be
paid
smart and
movie
wait?
star.
And The Rock is producing this movie.
I tell people, I said, as much crap people try to give the Rock, I said, y'all, I said, he look after his folks. He look after his folks.
And here's the thing though, people will say he's only getting this because he related to The Rock. Well, hold on, it's like at least 150 more Samoans that I know in that family that's
Yeah.
not getting this. So Pump your brakes.
Yeah.
Easy, it's only because no. When white people get on, who they put on?
They
They
family.
family.
Nobody said, well, Emma Roberts only has a career because of Julia Roberts. Everybody just lets her be her own person.
Man, here's my thing with that, man. Look, when you trying to, if somebody giving you something on the silver plane, you know you trying to get on somewhere, don't be ashamed of taking that.
At all. That's what that's what I've been liking about Charlotte. She's like, oh, well, yes, my dad's Ric Flair. Yes, I'm a tall, beautiful blonde. But bitch, I work.
But you know what? People say that that's all there is to Charlotte. And 2 years ago, they were right.
Yeah.
But I don't think they be paying attention because
No, they
she,
won't because they trying to hold
she
on to
wears
their
her father
narrative.
robe. She come out to a remix of his music. She got his last name. She looked like him. That's her pappy. They can't ignore that.
That's
Yeah.
her pappy.
It is. But that woman carries herself like her own woman. She
That's
said
cool.
popular.
Look, she
But
ain't the only person. She ain't the only person to let people know she got roots in the WWE. Randy Orton has done it. Dusty Rhodes has done it. Freaking Nia, and it's like I don't even. I've never gave Charlotte crap for that. I never gave Nia crap for that because it's like it is what it is. Like you a third
But
generation
even
wrestler.
Carmella was like, my dad was a scrub here. You know what I mean? Everybody will shout out their family. It is
Yeah, so
family.
it's like I was like I don't know why people try to give wrestlers crap for that because it's like you still gonna have to make a name for yourself. So like
Exactly.
Curtis Axel's dad is Mr. Perfect.
And his career has been less than.
And that's what I'm saying. So it's like, come on, man.
The
Like, come
name
on.
can your name get you an opportunity? Yes, but does your name make you a star now?
No, you gonna have to do that. You have to put in that work.
I can't wait to see Roman in this movie.
And I'm already a Fast and Furious fan as it is. Anyway.
I have not watched this shit since freaking Bow Wow was in Japan.
I'm not gonna lie. I was
I
watching
watched
the movie.
every
I was watching the
single one of
movie
them.
because of the star, Paul Walker, and I felt some type of way when they kept going after he died, but I get it. They making a lot of
They
money.
were making. I said I don't
But
blame
no,
them
it was
because they
Paul
making money
Walker's
off of those
vision.
movies.
It was Paul Walker's vision to have a 10 movie like franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they're all keeping it together because they want to honor his vision.
They make it and they keep making a lot of money off of those
These
movies.
movies really do sell out.
They sell out.
They pay a lot of money to see them drive cars real fast.
And the thing is,
And
it's not like
girl,
it's the
it's
same
way more than
every
cars
time.
now.
They be
It went
skipping on buildings.
spies
I
and
made a joke.
espionage. Girl,
I made a joke with my best friend. I was like, next thing you know, they're gonna be skipping on roofs. And she's like, well, they do that. I was like, wait, what? She's like, yeah, they skip the cars on the roofs. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, what else?
They try to raise the bar every single time with these
they
movies.
do. Those stunts be something else.
What made people want to watch the fifth one was when Rock and Vin Diesel was going at it. When they saw the trailer of them two fighting, it was like, oh, I said that movie definitely gonna sell out because you got Vin Diesel and the Rock fighting. Shoot.
So so I stopped right before The Rock joined the franchise.
Yes,
Yep.
you did.
And he kind of
Nah, girl, you missed a whole bunch of because
look,
Tokyo Drift was the third one.
y'all can say I'm biased because I'm a Rock fan or whatever, but he kind of gave that franchise a second win. If we being
No, I've heard that across the board, but I thought he joined like movies 6 or 7 or something. I didn't realize
he joined
at
the
5.
fifth one. The fifth one was when he was
Yeah.
introduced. The fifth one is when Vin Diesel and The Rock fought.
Yeah,
That's when
because
he was
the
introduced.
fourth one, they were kind of dead. Like, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but Bow Wow kind of killed it.
Yeah.
Bow Wow
Wow.
kind of
They
killed
was
the
kinda- they was
franchise.
Tokyo Drift, I was done.
And then they had to bring Vin Diesel back for Fast and Furious for the
Mhm.
fourth one.
Mhm.
And then they brought in The Rock for the fifth one.
It
And
was
now
starting
they're
to
doing
lose.
spinoff movies and Tyrese crying. Oh, I want to go back and laugh harder at Tyrese. Tyrese was trying to postpone my
This
motherfucking
movie?
favorite wrestler
He was.
getting his Hollywood break. Fuck Tyrese. Let me just say that.
Tyrese
Because if you think about
cried
it,
about this.
if
What
you think
more
about
do
it,
you want from me?
no,
Hey.
here's the thing. If you think about it, from the fifth Fast Furious Fast and Furious to like the seventh, Rock kind of stole the show. So it's like they picked him to do a spinoff, Hobbs and Shaw. Shaw is what's his name? Jason Statham or something. And him and Jason Statham and I think
Oh,
in
save
the
him. I know you're talking about.
yeah, him and Rock kind of stole the show in I think was it the eighth or the seventh one? I think it was the Fast and Furious 8 or 7. Them two stole the show alone. So it was like you pick the most popular guy in the movie right now to do a spinoff. Like everybody still goes to see Rock's movies. So it's like, and then if you think about it, look at the cast that he's putting together in this Hobbs and Shaw movie. You got Idris Elba, him,
Wait, he's in Idris
Roman.
Elba's in this?
Yes, Idris Elba's in there.
They really about to have me watch this movie.
And so
He's the villain too. He ain't just in there. He
yeah,
is
he the
the
villain.
bad guy. What you mean?
So
Ooh, I
it's
can't
like
wait.
and then you add your your Samoan family in there. You had Roman that everybody pretty much
Roman,
everybody
who looks
knows.
like a freaking comic book warrior.
I mean, you think he ain't finna get? When I tell y'all,
Them photos alone said,
I
bitch.
keep telling people. I said Roman looks like a freaking new Marvel character that should have been created a long time ago.
Yeah.
People want him to be. People want him to be in the what's that dude Lobo or whatever his name is.
Dothraki.
No, Lobo. It's another Lobo.
Loki.
Lobo.
Yeah,
Who?
yeah, Tanya.
Lobo.
Yeah,
No
they
idea.
want him. People think that he should play him. So it's like ain't no telling what this is gonna do for his career. So it's like people trying to and wrestling fans are so dumb.
No, we're not gonna talk about the motherfuckers who shall remain named. We're not gonna. They do not fucking exist. You
You know
understand?
what? You're right.
We're
We're
not
not
gonna
gonna
talk
talk
about
about
them.
them.
They don't
We're not gonna
deserve
talk
our
about them.
energy for real.
You're
All
not
they
right.
deserve is herpes in their eyes and in their asshole.
Ooh,
Period.
all right.
We gonna move on to the Royal Rumble though.
I
All right,
forgot about
all
what we were talking about,
I
bro.
know, right?
I got invested in Roman's career.
right.
I know,
I was about to
but
go off. I was about to go off. But
so
Tanya,
we
stop
gonna
me.
run through.
I was about to go off.
Yeah, well, we gonna run through certain matches. Okay, the pre-show, the United States champion Rusev versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
I could say what that
Rusev ruined the
championship again.
title. Rusev ruined it.
How he ruined it?
Nakamura was made it a steady decline, and Rusev made it a nosedive. I
Rusev gonna
completely
retain.
stopped
That's
caring
what
that he
I
had
got.
the title. Nakamura made me slowly stop caring that he had the title, and Rusev, I just completely forgot he even had the title.
I think him winning the Royal Rumble was a waste of time. Basically.
Nakamura, yeah. Nakamura. Oh,
I think that
you got me? Nakamura? No?
No.
I think this is proof that certain people might thrive in NXT, and NXT should really be its own brand and stop trying to call people up just for the fuck of it. Call people up where you think they could be better. Like Elias was better for the main roster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And some wrestlers are better in the NXT environment, and I think Nakamura would be one of them. I think he's just too quirky for most main roster artists. They're going to keep saying what during his promos. They're not going to give that man their respect. They're not.
This country voted Trump in. We have to accept racism as racism.
I mean, but I'm not accepting it. It pisses me off, but these motherfuckers not gonna stop doing it.
Yeah. That's what I mean. What I'm saying, where it's like sometimes I got frustrated because I'm like, you're putting these people in a position, but it's not all their fault. Like that's the audience. The audience is really gonna do that. They really gonna want Oscar. They're really gonna be racist. They want Ian Thomas.
I think Oscar will be fine.
Yeah, I think Oscar will be fine
on the main roster, even with that, because it's not as prevalent with her. You will hear it, but you won't hear it as much. But every time Nakamura have a promo, every time he paused, these motherfucking neck beards are saying what?
But
You know,
Nakamura has
you
a
would
stronger
shut up
command of
and pay
English.
attention. But
Nakamura has a stronger command of English than Asuka.
he does, and exactly he does. But they still, I don't know what it is. Is he's too quirky, and I don't know. Oscar's more badass with her quirky, and he's more flamboyant. Where some of these men might think he's not a straight man. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because of the way, because his mannerisms and the way he act, and that'll be another thing because he's effeminate with his masculinity. Um, but anyway, who do you guys have a winner? Because I would say like probably
I got
Rusev.
Rusev retaining.
Yeah, me too.
I guess. Let Leo Rush wash them both and get
Oh
the title.
wow! Oh wow! Buddy, there's a 4-way cruiserweight championship match. Buddy Murphy, Akira Tozawa, Kalisto.
Boring. Boring.
What in Hideo Itami? Girl, this match gonna be lit.
It's gonna be a flippy boring mess.
It's gonna be you. You do not know that.
It's gonna be flippy and boring. When I say boring,
You're not the
who
audience.
you care about having a title afterward? Who are you gonna like tune in to watch? No.
Man, I
Boring.
don't know.
I'm
All I'm worried about, all I care about is the women right now. I don't give a crap about these dudes.
So do you want to not talk about any of the men and just talk about the women? Cause we can do
No,
that.
let's go through them. I'll just pick a winner.
Okay, well, I don't care about this match. And
Just to be
obviously
fair,
neither does Claudia. So
I don't care about the cruiserweight. Skip it because I haven't been paying attention.
okay, the SmackDown tag team champions, the Bar versus the Miz and Shane McMahon.
Miz and Shane gonna win.
Yeah. SmackDown Women's Champion, Asuka versus Becky Lynch.
Asuka's gonna win because Becky's gonna be in the Rumble.
I don't want Becky to win or Charlotte. I don't want none of them bitches win.
Okay, well, I think I agree with Asuka winning, and Becky is gonna
I
be
really don't know.
protected.
I honestly
Of
don't know
course.
about that one. I don't. That's the crazy thing. I don't know.
Well, you
I
think
just
they're
don't
gonna
know
have
who.
Okay, the other option is Becky Lynch retaining. And I don't like that because Asuka deserves more than a month-long reign. Why would you take the fucking title off Becky just to put it back on her? It doesn't make any goddamn sense. I'm sick of stupid ass shit like this. Asuka deserves to go to WrestleMania as a SmackDown Women's Champion. That's my opinion because she was able to keep the heat that they tried to get off of her with their fucking shit with Carmella. They tried
Yeah.
their best to get people to stop caring about Asuka, but they couldn't.
Because Asuka's too badass. We all know she can whoop these bitches up and down that ring.
You can whoop some of them men ass.
Yeah.
Like the way AJ Styles was eyeballing her.
And she looked at him like, "You want to go?"
She was like,
She should go.
no smoke, no smoke. You don't want it, no one.
I said she should have smacked him right then and there.
For real, I would have loved it.
Oh, and she had a backhand to him. Ooh, and then Daniel Bryan come out there and be like, Fickle.
Love Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan been freaking
we can talk
going
about
in.
that match. Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles. I hope
Daniel
Daniel Bryan loses it on AJ. Do you hear me? I hope he snaps. And AJ got to get carted off. God damn it.
Damn.
His promo's been so freaking funny, man. It's some truth to it, though.
All he doing is, man, when he talked about how the baby boomers, all they doing is taking and hoarding all the wealth.
Where was the lie?
I was like, God damn, Daniel Bryan, please don't hurt him.
Vince was looking at him like, bitch, what?
Vince was like, did I approve this promo? Let's take a small sidebar before we go to the top 3 matches. Vince got dementia or something. he was giving a promo, and 3 times in the same sentence, he forgot what he was supposed to say.
Who you talking about?
Oh, shit.
Vince McMahon.
Oh, I really ain't been paying attention to him either.
Oh, it was one time it could not be helped. I was like, "Are you gonna finish? You gonna get to why you keep like nah? That's that old people stuff. He need to
That's
sit
how
down
old people
somewhere.
are.
Why is he on TV looking like a goddamn? He
That's
looked like
because he be taking all these hard way punches to the head to bleed.
he looked like at any moment God is finna call him.
No.
Tell me I'm lying. This nigga don't look half dead to you.
He looks pasted together, in my opinion. I feel like he cut out all his parts out of a magazine and like pasted himself up. And said, I'm so cute.
It's not working. He's not passing it off effectively.
Ugh.
Saying,
But I heard he doesn't want to be on TV, but I think really and truly Roman left a huge hole. I don't want us to go another Roman tangent.
yeah.
But I feel like Roman left a huge hole in the show, and they're all trying to and I think much like us fans, I think Vince was also expecting some superstars to step up, and they all just crumbled one by one on that spotlight. And I bet you they all thought they could do it better than Roman if they had the same opportunity. And
I feel like most of them thought that.
Yeah.
But I feel like some people had learned their lesson already, and that's why another reason why they were crying their eyes out is because like, what the fuck we gonna do without him on the show? Seth knew it. You could still tell he is wrestling his little butt off. He is trying, and it seemed like he one of the few men that's trying. But Lord, he is trying his best.
Yeah.
And he's like, won't nobody help me? I need some help.
Because I feel like Drew, for me, when John Cena just shut him down so quickly and so easily, like John just didn't even try. And
Drew born. That's all I know. He born as hell.
Ooh, that hurt me. I felt bad for Drew because I'm like, I bet you Drew thought he was about to change this industry.
Hell no.
How can he think that when he was in three? He was in 3MB. I'm never gonna let him make it. They call when you have a gimmick and you come out as Vince's chosen one and you flop, you should never get another push again. That's my opinion.
True.
He had the perfect gimmick and he flopped. So on to the next one. So with AJ Bryan, are we all agreeing that we know Daniel Bryan is going to win, or
Bryan keeps it?
Yeah, there's no reason.
Bryan gonna find a way to keep it.
There's no reason. Daniel Bryan should be representing as champion in WrestleMania. It just make no sense not to do.
Nobody can touch him.
No. So we have this other match that was supposed to be Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman. And apparently the website where I used to write had a terrible opinion about thinking that tickets were sold to the Royal Rumble on Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman. And now people are disappointed that Finn Balor's in that spot. Come on, give me a break.
I don't think people care.
Because nobody thinks Brock is losing. So it's like if Brock's gonna hold the title, don't even have a title match unless he gonna drop it. Cause why else? He's not trying. We ain't trying to care. Like it's just like a couple in a loveless marriage trying to have sex, and they not even sexually attracted to each other no more. You know what I'm saying? Why are we doing it?
Oh my gosh. See, here's the thing. Personally, that's just simply not true because the Royal Rumble is sold on the Royal Rumble match. It's the road to WrestleMania. That WrestleMania main event will make its face known to us at WrestleMania. So the Royal Rumble, Braun Strowman or Brock Lesnar was never going to move the needle for the Royal Rumble. It was about the Royal Rumbles themselves. So I think that's just the stupidest take.
and card on every ticket they sell before you buy the ticket, they always let you know card subject to change. You never like, well, it's manipulative. It's manipulative. Bitch, do you know what you watching?
Well, it's
You talking about a
manipulation.
wrestling company manipulating fans? That's the job. What? Where these people come from? Who raised them?
Who raised them? That's the real question.
Oh, Jesus. So, does anybody
Stupid.
think, like, in the back of their mind, that WWE or Vince could lose his mind and be like, fuck it, and put the title on Finn Balor? Is that a consideration for either of you?
Wait, say that again.
Do you think Vince would just be like, okay, I'm gonna let Finn beat him, even if it's not clean? Do you think there's any way Finn walks out as Universal Champion Sunday?
No,
I
because who
wouldn't.
is
You at
Finn
this
gonna face
point,
at WrestleMania that's gonna live up to WrestleMania?
at this point, I really don't freaking care who wins at this point. I don't care. I do not care. The person that I want to win had to give it up out of
I
no
feel
control, out of
I
his
think
control.
you
And when he
remember.
gets back, he better get it back. That's all I know. But at this point, I don't care who gets it. If Finn beats him, hallelujah, praise the little people. But I don't care.
Ooh,
See,
ooh.
okay, so remember how y'all in the very beginning when Roman first gave up his championship, you guys were both kind of like done with wrestling for a little bit, and I was like powering through, like this is great.
I
Yeah.
wasn't done with wrestling.
I feel like I'm in the reverse now, where it's like now y'all are starting to get back into the show. I'm like shutting down. I feel like because it's kind of hitting me. You know what I mean?
I ain't been on Twitter like that. Like I haven't been on Twitter like
No,
that.
neither one of you guys have. I've
I have not been
noticed.
on Twitter. I haven't been on Twitter like that.
I could
I
listen.
like
On January 1st, I log on to Twitter, and my cat is getting on my nerves. On January 1st, I logged on to Twitter and I saw some black girl trying to fight for her life when a freaking man was trying to beat her up at McDonald's. And I deleted the app. And I said, I'm not doing this. I will see y'all periodically because this is depressing. I can't do it. Like I can't. So that's really why I haven't been on very much. But it's been, I just feel like wrestling as a whole was just kind of she almost knocked my computer off. Wrestling as a whole has been frustrating and just kind of like has been just kind of like dry. It's just been dry. I feel like all I've watched for the past few months are people jockeying for positions that they didn't deserve or weren't good enough for in the first place.
Yep.
mm.
Speak on it.
I
Okay.
mean, I just haven't been on it like that because I just because most of the time, most of it was the wrestling fans that were getting on my nerve. Like I'll get in just to keep in the loop,
Yeah.
but if I feel like ain't nothing going on, then you won't see me on here.
Tanya's my source. I just log on, check her feed, and be like, oh, like, retweet. Yes, I agree, bitch, but I log off.
I aim to please. Because see, here's the thing. Every time I will be like, okay, I'm good. I don't need to be watching. They'll do something with one of my other two faves, and I'll be like, well, I want to see this shit.
Yeah.
And which brings me to Sasha Banks challenging Ronda Rousey at the Royal Rumble for the Raw Women's Championship, which I'm saying it right now is gonna be the fucking match of the night.
Of course. Sasha Banks about to sacrifice herself for all of wrestling since
Yes, she is.
she's about to go out.
So, and I know she gonna lose,
We all know she's losing. That's why I said I did not want Ronda to have the title for that reason.
but I'm just
Better.
here for Sasha doing what she does best.
I'm just waiting to
Did
see
you
a
see
good
that
match. Who
quote?
gonna put on a good match? I don't care what nobody say. I don't know. I don't care what nobody say about Ronda. She can put on a good match. Forget them folks.
Did y'all see that
Now,
quote
see,
that what that Sasha said when she was like, Ronda, you gonna question my passion? I put my
Yeah,
career
yeah.
on hold for you. She basically said, I let you be a star and I'm tired now. So bitch, be mad. I love her.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good match.
It
That's
is
what I'm looking forward to it.
passionately excited about it. I agree with you.
that is
Mm-hmm.
yes, that is true.
But we
Now,
all know Ronda's winning.
yeah. Some people don't. Some people have it in their head some kind of way that Becky or Charlotte or the Four Horsewomen and somehow Sasha's gonna. And I was like, bruh, they let her get that win via Natalia. So y'all can feel good about that because it ain't happening Sunday. Like, think.
Yeah.
With the Royal Rumble matches, I wanted to ask certain, things.
Mhm.
Who do you want to win? Who you think's gonna win? And who do you
Uh,
think is going to be the Iron Man or woman?
I think I don't want. Gosh, I want Naomi to win the women's Royal Rumble so
Me
bad.
too.
I really, really do.
I think we all do.
You can't tell me she don't belong at the top with those. With
Well, no, actually, a lot of people will jump, hop, skip, and jump in your mentions to tell you exactly that. How to tell you how she ain't nothing but glow up clothes and makeup. Apparently, that's all they see, and a big ass. It amazes me how when a black woman has a big ass, that's all you can see about her.
But them little white girls put them little tiny shorts on,
And
and everybody's like,
them
hottest
white
pictures of
girls
these
go
divas.
and buy them an ass by hook or crook, and they're curvy.
hey, mom, like I just you just can't tell me she. Mom, did you put that ice in there? Because I told you.
So why
Girl,
did they
I
put her
did
in
not
her
know.
life?
You had a lot of things at the bottom, and then when I tried to put on the,
Oh, okay. So while
all
she
right,
made
mom.
her life, I also want Naomi to win. Who do I think will win the Rumble? I think it's either gonna be um
I picked either
I mean,
Naomi, Ember
Charlotte
Moon,
or
or
Becky.
what you call it. God, I don't want them two to win, man. Dang.
I think it's only two more like set up to win.
They are. That's basically who I'm. That's why I'm picking the people I'm picking because of the story and how I feel like where they want to go. So it might be Charlotte and freaking man. Fuck Becky, man.
Mm. Is we
I
get
sound like a butthurt individual. Let me
we gonna
stop.
get back on this. We gonna get back on Becky.
Oh, you want to talk about Becky later?
Oh, I mean, we can talk about it now if you want to.
I'm
We
down.
here.
I'm always down to drag her. Oh, okay.
uh,
Let me shut up, Shane.
I I don't really see my favorites. I know they're not going to get the WrestleMania main event. I just noticed that's not in the cards. So for me, I really don't care who gets it because it's still gonna be historic. I'm still probably gonna get teary eyed because I remember being a little girl, always wondering why women can't do this and all. So
Yeah.
it's gonna mean something to me. But these fans, these same people who would shit on Roman Reigns being preordained the WrestleMania main event are now preordaining somebody to get the WrestleMania main event. And that shit is like, hold on, wait a minute. What if somebody catches fire from now to Mania? Fuck
Mhm.
them, huh? Cause that's this person's spot, right? The same shit that you would clown the Empire for saying, because a lot of us knew it was Roman's spot. And I'm sorry. It just gonna have to be said. And I guess I'm gonna be the one to say it. I don't care how
Uh-oh.
hot Becky got. If Roman was wrestling, she wouldn't have the WrestleMania main event. He would.
That's true.
True.
So I think a
And
lot of us
if it
be
weren't
a
for
lot more
Ronda, if we keep it in a stack, if it weren't for Ronda, the women wouldn't even be having this conversation.
thank
It would
you.
still be a dream.
If it weren't for Ronda, it would be Brock Lesnar with the main event.
Yeah.
It's because of Ronda Rousey. I will shit on her personality and her opinions all day. But I would never, these people, these Becky stands who want to pick at a professional fighter, a real fighter's record. She lost 2 fights. That's true.
In
Becky went
5 years
to
though.
clown school. Stop it. In real life, Becky would get murdered. Fucking, I love Sasha. In real life, 2 seconds, she would be tapping.
But like, here's the thing: Ronda, yes,
You
Ronda
said two
lost,
seconds.
but Ronda lost to Amanda Nunes is like the best female fighter in the world.
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
she didn't lose to some like girl down the street. You know what I mean? Like, yes, she lost 2 fights, but it was like a 5-year winning streak.
Yeah.
Relax.
Yeah.
So, and to me, to me, that's
Physically
why,
broken arms.
like, Ronda is going to lose because that's the game. She's going to lose eventually. But
Mhm.
I've never, like, if she rack up 5 losses by DQ or otherwise, I'll be shocked. I'd be like, where's her negotiating skills at? Because she's fucking Ronda Rousey. She's a shoot fighter. She can end even Nia. She can end all them bitches whenever she want to. Whenever. So I think, like, calm down. This is infighting. That's why Brock don't. What bothers me about Brock is not him winning. It's how he buries people while he winning. It's his piss poor motherfucking attitude. And Ronda's not doing that. You gotta look at the game. They UFC shoot fighters. It don't make sense for them to be losing a lot. It just don't. Especially if you're trying to bring in some MMA fans bleeding over, which they're always trying to do. You just can't have them losing to every Joe Schmo in the book.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's frustrating, like, but that's the very reason why I feel like they don't need titles, because they're not. It doesn't make sense to them to start losing matches, but I don't want to see them hold these titles hostage, and that's what we've had to deal with Brock, and that's what we're starting to deal with Ronda.
If while they're champion, you're working and building on making somebody credible enough in your world that they could beat them and put them on.
They literally had a credible.
They drag it out for so long. That's the issue. They drag these title reigns out for so long, and Ronda has been having like the same type of match.
Yeah.
So I get where you coming from, but it's all for a purpose. Maybe WWE needs an off season because it gets to be repetitive, especially in the fall months. Don't nothing really change.
Mhm.
So I get where you coming from, but
Yeah. I'm not like this isn't like, Ronda hate. I love what she's done. She still my favorite match of WrestleMania. I will watch her match over with her and Kurt Angle against Triple H and Stephanie. I'll watch that match over. That's how great it was. I just, I'm it's frustrating for me because I feel like there's no suspension of disbelief if I know she's gonna win every match. And at the very least, if it wasn't a title match, I can enjoy the ride. But when it's like a title match and I know that there's really no stakes because there's no chance she's gonna lose, it's only so much I can do.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm never gonna say anything again.
Oh, will you please relax, child? There's people I know. There's people I know I don't want that I know gonna win, but it's like at this point, it's like it's WWE, So it's like it's certain storylines that they try to keep on track, so we can't make them, you know, change it like that because that's how stuff get messed up. So if either one of them end up winning, then it is what it is.
Do you like Genevieve's sweater?
What is that?
My cat sweater.
Oh,
Isn't she? She's wilding right now. But I'm gonna try.
so it's so with Ronda supposedly winning. I mean, leaving after WrestleMania, is she gonna lose at WrestleMania then?
She said her value's over when she loses, and she only wants to wrestle until it's not fun anymore. So I have me knowing what I know of Ronda, and I've been following her for years. She is not going to think it's very fun to lose, and she's not going to want to wrestle anymore if she doesn't have her undefeated streak.
But it's not
I
like
don't think that means that she's done after WrestleMania. I don't think that she's ready to be done personally, but I do think that um I do think that that WrestleMania. I don't know if she loses at WrestleMania, she's done. If she doesn't lose at WrestleMania, she's still here.
I mean, she can't treat WWE like it's a real sport because WWE wins and losses don't matter. So she gonna have to get used to that.
No, she says that's her value. Her value is in her being undefeated.
Mm-mm. Mm.
Well,
Well, hey.
I think it's gonna be a triple threat, and she ain't gonna get pinned, so she'll be fine with that.
I wish you had Money in the Bank. That would be lit. See Ronda lose her shit and get cashed in on. Did they do that already with Alexa Bliss? Yes, they did.
Yeah, she interfered and stopped the match, and then
I
pinned.
would let me rephrase that. I would like to see Alexa. I would like to see Ronda get cashed in on by someone who I would like to see wrestle.
Ooh, wow! You know, when Alexa Bliss announced that she was gonna be in the Royal Rumble, people started panicking because now they think she gonna win.
I don't
Mm.
know.
But
Hope
it's
not.
like, it's listen. I know for damn sure I'm not staying up no 8-10 hours for no WrestleMania to see Alexa Bliss in the main event. I'm not doing it. I would have
She,
been cut it off.
I think they know for a fact you can't put on a trash match at the WrestleMania main event, so they know that she's not capable of giving a match of that quality that they need for the women. For how much the women have to prove, she's not capable of putting on the quality matches she needs to. I can't imagine her. I can't imagine
I
Alexa
can,
Bliss
but
putting on a
I can
banger.
imagine them putting Alexa Bliss in there because it's a lot of situations that I couldn't have imagined that happened with her. So
That's true.
it's just it's something that I'll listen. But as say with everybody, I changed my mind on Carmella. I am willing to ease up on Alexa too. Listen. I don't care about botches. And that's what people always go to. Botches and gassing. People can be gassed in a match and they can botch a match and that match can still be good. It's plenty of men in these so-called 5-star classics that everybody talk about. They botched the move.
Mm-hmm.
And them wrestlers will come out later and be like, man, I was gassed 5 minutes into the thing. But you
Yeah.
still enjoyed it. So that's what I'm missing cues, not being in position, not remembering what you're supposed to do, looking like you don't know what you're doing in there. And sometimes Alexa has done that. Like she was asleep at the wheel. Like, girl, are you woke? You in a match. Come on now. You know what I'm
Yeah, you have a job to do.
saying? Right. And so I just don't want to see none of that. I don't care about moves, moves, moves. My favorite wrestler does punches and clotheslines all the goddamn time.
I
So
mean,
I'm not no moves person anyway. I just need to see a fight, and sometimes them little mess ups make it more realistic. The
Mm.
little ones. Now, I'm not the big ones, the little mess up. The big ones, you be like, oh, bless their heart.
you can pick it up. Oh,
Oh,
you
bless.
can suplex her. Oh.
Mm. That's me watching the Brie Bella match. Oh, she trying though.
Oh no.
But that's the thing about Brie Bella though. She don't be out of position and she don't be looking like she out of place. You know what I'm saying? It's just I
Brie
don't think she's
made
very good.
one
But
mistake
she's
in
trying.
her career.
She made way more than one mistake.
I don't feel like I remember any other incident as big as the Liv Morgan one.
Well, I'm not talking about like injuring people. I'm just talking about not executing at the best. but she still be in position and giving it her all. And that's why I don't come down on Jinder Mahal. Like, he is trying out there. He is boring as
Ooh. Jinder Mahal, Drew McIntyre, EC3, they all wrestle the same to me. That kind of like boring, dry. The Miz has gotten better because he's worked with some indie guys and got a little taste for something different. But they all wrestle that very, very boring WWE style match that just I can't get down with anymore. And I get psychology.
And here's the thing about Drew McIntyre. I think his matches are emotionless.
It is.
Yes.
It definitely is.
That's what they're trying to pass it off as him being a psychopath because he has no charisma.
He hasn't done anything psychopathic,
No.
though. That's the thing. Why you calling that he hasn't done anything crazy? Not even close.
I'm a psychopath. Stop it.
Okay. Not even close to Roman trying to kill Braun with the freaking ambulance.
And he talks like he's constipated.
You disrespect his accent every time we get on this podcast.
He talks like he's constipated.
You got a boring personality.
I'm the Scottish sociopath, and this is my locker room now.
It doesn't make sense to me because you don't just walk up and say,
I've taken out everybody, and now I'm on the top. I put them to sleep.
Who'd you take out? Dolph Ziggler, bro.
That's my promo.
Sit down.
It's just not gonna work. If you got a boring personality, it's just not gonna work.
But I think much like the mistake a lot of guys have made in the past, they think that walking up and saying, I've been doing this for so long is going to make everyone just get behind you. And it doesn't. CM Punk did it because it worked with him because, first of all, it wasn't done like that before that I saw. And CM Punk had the tenure to match up. There were so many instances of him just being over more than he was respected. We have
to give her things. He is charismatic as fuck on the microphone.
So it was like when it all happened and he's saying I'm the best and I'm the one who's like the man in this locker room, it made sense at that time because his actions was there. Drew, for me, has come on, put on a couple of matches and was like, I'm the one who's the standard bearer in the locker room. And it's like, what standard did you bear? Seth Rollins can say that more than you can. Seth Rollins has had quite a few followed-up matches. I don't think Drew has ever made me say, woof, that's going to be tough to follow. He's just not. I feel bad. I feel like we're just trashing Drew, but same time, he's trash.
Okay, well, let me say something positive. His eyes are amazing.
Dreamy. Them eyes
amazing. He is very nice to look at.
Them thighs, I feel like a chicken wing. Like,
But don't you dare tweet that he's nice to look at. Because your account.
Oh, no, you won't. No, ma'am. Keep our thoughts to ourselves before we get blocked.
I know, right? Like, I'm thinking about all the things that I've tweeted about wrestlers. I be like, have they seen these things? Should I go back and delete it? Because it's strictly from a place of that's what I'm gonna do in my thirst tweets. At the end, I'll be like, and this is coming solely from a place of admiration and respect.
I love you and your family.
I love you and I respect you as a human being.
Your children are growing up so nicely.
Wow, man.
Shoot.
Twitter been wilding. Wrestling Twitter was like 6 days in and people were going ape shit. I don't know what, it was something in the air. Nia posted that we're here to tweet.
Oh yeah, she made everybody mad that day.
And then
Ty Dumminger, okay? Dumminger.
The 10, what I say the 10 stand for, because I was cranky as shit. I had slept damn near all day because I was off. Then I get up and I'm like, let me see what people talking about on this app. And then I see this shit and I'm like, first of all, we don't need your shade. I don't like. I was talking to somebody I really respect about this, and what I was trying to get across to him is, fuck Nia. I don't care why she tweeted it. I don't care if she did it out of selfish intent or trying to be. I don't care what her reasons are. Whoever said it, it needed to be said. That tweet was disrespectful. They didn't put nothing but white bitches for the most memorable SmackDown moments. And they put the Iconics who only did one fucking thing, and that's beat up Charlotte Flair. And Carmella was the one that benefited from it, not them dumb bitches.
Yes.
So what did they really do? Not a goddamn thing.
Nothing.
Naomi won the first women's battle royal at WrestleMania last year. You could have put her in there. And then Nia wouldn't have had grounds to tweet, "We're here too."
Yeah.
You open yourself up for that. And when people say that, that's when I started noticing all these people with Becky in they fucking ad got some sideways shit to say about Naomi. What the fuck? Wait a minute.
What did it have to do with Naomi? She just said we're here too.
The Nao mob, but most of the Nao mob, we felt that tweet cause fuck Nia. We was like, yeah, Naomi here too. We listen. Yeah. That's how we took it. Really, yeah. Just to keep it real, Naomi's here too. By the way, she's been working her ass off this whole past year. By the way,
yeah, she has. She's been the glue. She's been quietly being the glue, keeping the rest of the division that wasn't Charlotte together.
When white people come up and start speaking against somebody asking for representation, I'm gonna look at you sideways. I'm gonna let you know that. I don't care what you think they motives are.
And you could tell that they felt sensitive because they all started defending the Iconics because it's like, the Iconics didn't belong there.
Right. Come on now.
And Ty Dumminger. Well, come up out of catering. He crumbs on his face.
10 years he was in developmental, and the 10 years he gonna spend in catering. Oh, what you gonna leave and go to AEW and bring their stock down? That fuck Ty Dillinger ain't gonna do shit for All Elite Wrestling. Nothing. They don't need him.
Nobody wants to see Ty Dillinger. Why the
fuck would they sign his mediocre ass? He can't even make it on WWE TV.
Yeah. Literally.
Realistic. Now, I can see Dolph going over there and doing something. I don't know what. But it'd be way better than whatever Mr. All you are is a number. 10.
And after that tweet, he became 1/10.
Team, sir.
1/10. He was not even interesting. Not even a whole 10. He's just one.
And a 2016 meme at that.
Bitch. Tell it.
Don't nobody care because you fucking one of the Iconics. You feeling some type of way. She sucks and you do too. I don't care. Oh, Peyton Roy. Where is it? Where is all the talent? I'm tired of it. I'm tired of them putting these mediocre white girls over my face all the time. Somebody said Alexa Bliss was better than Sasha Banks. If you don't sit your crackhead ass down somewhere, yes, they put the pictures and the better than less than sign towards Alexa.
What?
Sit your meth smoking ass down somewhere.
I tell you, I'm
tired of these outright fans and they bullshit.
Oh man.
What makes it funny is that her Abby is like this serene, like gorgeous goddess. And she's like hooting and hollering right now. Like, this is all stupid.
Girl, I'm telling you, that whole thing had me in my pocket. And I said from now on, somebody be making these racist ass tweets, these sideways tweets, these sideways comments, like calling Bianca Belair overrated. Bitch, where?
When is she overrated?
Yeah, I was like, how is she overrated? Like,
Lacey Evans is overrated.
Thank you.
Y'all act like this girl's amazing. They did the same thing to Dana Brooke. That's why Dana Brooke flopped, because they made a big deal about her. And then when we saw the match, we're like, oh, she did
something. As a woman, I cannot get upset at a pick-me bitch. Do you understand? I cannot. They're hilarious. So I'm gonna be laughing at this big chin bitch the whole time she on Raw.
Big chin bitch.
She trying to get chose and she's somebody white. Calm down. He's pregnant. Who is you trying to get choked by? You won. The fuck? Nobody cares that you can cook. I hate them. I hate women who think another woman's goal and aspiration in life is to be somebody's wife.
Oh, Tanya got me
I
crying.
mean, I'm serious. This shit is funny. They done took a whole phenomenon of these picture bitches and put it in a wrestler. And it's gonna make some of these women so mad. And I'm just gonna be like, now, have y'all ever watched the Fairly Odd Parents?
Yeah.
You know that superhero, the Crimson Chin.
Oh,
That's who she is.
Here comes the Crimson Chin.
thank you guys so much for watching Suplexes, Shea, but we have to go.
She is the mayor of Cincinnati.
We gotta go, y'all. We can't do this today because I'm about to cry.
God. That's a mess.
Lacey Evans is in her hotel room, like.
I'm sure she's a lovely woman in real life, but like
Yeah.
when you open us, like she is really like.
She's
I see what
overrated.
you're doing. They put a whole outright pick me bitch as a character.
Are you talking about the girl with that hat?
Yes.
Oh.
Bitch
Is she
dressed.
on the main roster now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
She is younger than me, and she dressed like she from my grandmama era. What is going on?
Yeah,
And
she
making
dressed,
terrible
she
food.
They
She has to be
got her.
trolling.
They basically got her dressing like in the like the 19. I want to say the 19.
50s or
Early,
60s.
yeah, early 1950s, like the baby boomer era.
The Mad Men era.
Yeah. Era, I'm sure Vince. See, she gonna get pushed because Vince going through dementia. So now he just like, oh, Linda's back. Like, you don't think that's Linda?
Damn.
Like, what have you done?
He said,
I mean, and the thing, I think that character would have worked if it wasn't on someone who has tweeted like racist stuff before.
Thank
That
you.
character could have worked because it was something
Listen,
different.
she didn't tweeted that she served in the military and we need to stand up for the national anthem.
I ain't standing up for nothing.
You can suck my dick because you're willfully ignoring why they're kneeling during the anthem. That's what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And you're focusing on your hurt feelings. People are dying out here, bitch. I don't give a fuck how you feel about somebody kneeling during the anthem. When she tweeted that, I was like, oh, let me keep my eye on this hooker. And here she is, and I'm gonna roast her every chance I get.
You're just like Randy.
Yeah. What else happened? Oh, the All Elite Wrestling. They had their first pet rally, and
People was
the anti WWE. It was a pet rally.
People was
clan rally. How was that clan rally?
People was roasting. People was roasting that pet rally.
Y'all keep saying the clan rally. Call it what it is. Okay. We know what happened.
You right.
On the Trump book.
And they keep showing all these signings, and it's like white. And the black white.
I said so. I tweeted. I said so. Basically, AEW is a bunch of former WWE mid carders because every picture I saw on Twitter was former WWE wrestlers that were in the mid card.
I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. I don't give a fuck if the Revival leave.
I don't either. Oh yes, let's talk. Let's discuss this. Because people acting like the Revival gonna hurt something. What?
No, I don't care. I don't care about the Revival. They came to the main roster with such high esteem, and I was excited to see what they're gonna do. One hurt the shoulder. They were off TV. They came back. The next one hurt this jaw. Then they were off TV again. And then ever since they came back, Vince said, "Fuck y'all, too much." You know what I mean? Like,
how can you, like, this man running a business? How can you keep pushing somebody and the first two pushes you was finna give them? They got injured. Like, what the fuck? No, you got to prove yourself now.
They were very injury prone at first. couple of
Yeah, they were
months.
like constantly on TV for injury. There was like issues. So
Yeah.
it's like I don't care. That momentum is stalled for me. I need them to try again. And if they feel like at this level they can go to all elite and command something, they're sadly mistaken. They
I
just need
would
to
let
try.
them go.
I let him go.
I this is my opinion. People talking about WWE scared and all this and all that. If they are scared, even if they are, you know what I do? I go to 10 wrestlers and release them motherfuckers. Good luck in your future endeavors. And let's see. Let's start playing.
Yeah. Because I mean, I bet you because Drew was all around the indie circuit before he came back, and I have yet to hear anybody say this is like the way that I hear about Kenny Omega. You have to watch this match, or Okada. You have to watch that match, and whatever.
Kenny
I've
Omega
never
overrated.
once in Drew's entire indie run heard them say you have to see this match with Drew. I just heard Drew looks great. He's
Right.
gonna be amazing in WWE. That's all I heard.
Mm-mm. Kenny,
So
o- Kenny Omega is overrated as hell. He overrated.
Yeah, he's overrated. But like if
HBO
anybody
documentary coming out.
if WWE like I just don't see the benefit of giving these guys any like let them go and do their thing. But understand that WCW only competed with Vince for about 3 to 4 years, and then he bought them.
Mm-hmm.
And people want that back, but they only competed because Eric Bischoff took his stars, not his mid card, his stars. Okay,
Yeah.
That's gonna be trash. I think I'm not. As far as Mike and Maria also apparently asking for their release, I'm just disappointed in all of it. Not disappointed. I don't
she said
care,
it
but
wasn't
like,
true,
but
but
I just feel like they're not like when people who are asking for their release. It's like, baby, if you were a star, we would have known by now.
right, like go, be free. I would have
AJ
said
Styles is proof that
I don't
you
even
can
think this
rise to the
freaking
top if they don't trust you like that.
I don't think these rumors about them leaving is even true anyway. They just do it to get clicks. Cause as we went and see the revival come out with Vince McMahon.
it's just here's the thing though. You will never know because the people that's supposed to be giving us our information are in these guys' back pocket.
True. True.
But also remember when Daniel Bryan and had gotten his WrestleMania main event and the dirt sheets reported all this stuff, and then when they saw the documentary later, it was like all true. CM Punk left, the second, third, whatever, and how he got into the main event, and they didn't really want him to be the main event. It was like, and like they were supposed to fight Sheamus again, and all other stuff. Those things were reported in the dirt sheets, and they were true. So I think sometimes they really be onto something, and then
Girl,
oh no,
girl,
don't believe them.
that was 5 years ago.
Oh, well, it
Name
didn't
name me a big rumor that they've been right about. They said Daniel Bryan had heat for not going to Saudi Arabia. That's what
Yep.
they said. Now he
Yep.
doing whatever he want to do, saying whatever he want to say as a champion.
Yep. That's why
They
I
said
blocked a
Lars
good.
Sullivan
That's why I
was a
block
piece of
all of
shit,
them.
and he started bailing on work.
Now
That was
see,
a true rumor.
now see, because he's not coming on T. Like those things, I believe something like that over them knowing about the big names and how they feel and if are they gonna sign because they don't be knowing that stuff. Dave Meltzer don't know about the important things because he's working with the competition.
Yep.
The
All of them
main
is.
person who used to feed them people's stories was Chris Jericho. He
Yeah.
ain't there no more.
Interesting.
Right. And that's when the stuff started to dry up. And the Jimmy Jacobs dude that was on the writing team, he
He
got
got fired.
fired.
Yeah.
Fuck telling people stuff.
That's
And
true.
that stopped. Like you could tell when they stopped having scoops and stuff is when he got fired.
Because then
It,
they started putting a take like, is Roman Reigns rude?
Yep.
Three tweets that argue with us. Did Becky Lynch smile today? You
Like,
won't read her response.
girl, people they be reviewing Roman fan interaction videos like it's the goddamn JFK film. Trying to find him being rude and fucked up the fans. Like I agree they do things with clicks, but it seems like more often than not it's just noise now
Yeah.
and
I used
speculation.
to I used to go to the dirt sheets just to keep up on what was happening. You know, Enzo got fired or this and that. You know, like stuff like that. It's like, oh shoot, I didn't know all this stuff was happening. But I don't even think they're doing that anymore. I feel like they're just like, like just doing like, you know, all these stupid articles that basically are just a full article is just a tweet that someone tweeted. Like that's the article. That
It's
what
still
is that?
people, it's still people plugged in that can get information out there. They're just not. Most of them are not journalists. They're just people on Twitter that tell rumors, like Casey and Rover. They're not really journalists, but they know people in WWE. So Casey, I follow him because if it's a woman and she a wrestler and she even thinking about going to WWE Performance Center, he knows about it. So that's how a lot of these women wrestlers, like I knew Oscar was gonna be in the company like a couple of months before she was ever on TV because I follow him. But Dave Meltzer, they will give the information that he gives about WWE. It's not nothing they want to keep under wraps or a secret. WWE intentionally put stuff out there. WWE intentionally put lies out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, that's smart. I mean, that's smart business because spoilers is one of the main reasons why shit's be boring.
Yep.
So I don't fault them on that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. This Royal Rumble, so my excitement isn't like a mid. Like I'm not, you know,
Yeah,
I'm not like
I have to like I'm kind of like still mixed on it, so I'm gonna have to watch it to get a to know
yeah.
if it was better
You
than
know
what I
what?
expected or not.
It's a mid.
I
Yeah.
I don't know about y'all, but like this is how I knew Roman was like my favorite. It was that fast lane match with Daniel Bryan.
Bruh.
Oh, I still
I
And
like
already
when,
that
watched
match.
20
and
times.
then like this is when I knew he was my favorite because like I watched leading up to the match in that pay-per-view. I got this feeling like so excited and like how's he gonna do? And that's how I knew he was my favorite. Ever since he's gone, I've never had, I don't have that feeling
Yeah.
about watching a WWE show. I just don't get that level of excitement. Like I'm a
Yeah.
wrestling fan anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hyped about it because I think they finna put on a damn good show. I think they finna show out. I really do. Most of them, at
I
least.
think so. I think because there's been even a few years where like the WrestleMania build up was trash, but WrestleMania was like amazing. You know, like so I'm with Tyler. Like I need to just watch the show, but for now my excitement's like at a mid. Like I'm not really like blowing off the roof. There's a couple of matches I really want to see, but you know, again, because the endings are kind of so predictable right now, it's hard to get excited.
I
You
mean,
right.
girls may end up still in the show again anyway.
They will.
Yeah,
Like,
show us still gear, Tyler. Okay.
listen. So since I know Sasha is losing, I'm kind of feeling like almost what I felt about her. Like, what is she gonna wear? Cause she did getting her hair redid.
Yeah.
How her hair gonna look, her gear, like what she gonna do beforehand. How it's after the match, is she gonna cry? She gonna beat Ronda up? Like what's like? I'm anticipating that.
Yeah, I am.
Like everything but the result of the match.
I think the women's matches have the most stakes and like in terms of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So I'm interested for the turnouts because it's not necessarily predicted, right? There's only going to be one winner of the Rumble. There's only going to be, like, so I'm interested in seeing how it all plays out.
Yeah, and
the men, I'm kind of indifferent because I don't know if that really affects my viewing of WrestleMania or not.
And another thing I'm interested to see, because Sasha actually was really responsible for the first women's Royal Rumble match coming off as well as it did.
Yes.
So I'm trying to see, because every Rumble match has their anchor person. Well, they usually do. Somebody that's why they have the iron person or woman is usually the anchor of the match. Like last year, Finn Balor was the anchor of the match. So I'm trying to see like which woman, and I'm kind of thinking they may entrust Charlotte with that. And I
would love to see Naomi take that position, to be honest.
They're
trying to make her a Kofi.
Who I selfishly want, because they don't let her get anything. I would like to see Mickie James in that position because I think she could do it.
Yes, and or Ember Moon,
and she's a veteran. So
no, the Ember Moon. Okay, that's fine.
Listen,
we like her and her ashy elbows.
I love Ember. Don't get me wrong, but
do you love her ashy elbows too?
She needs to start. I have put up with this mishmash Dungeons and Dragons, Game of Thrones. I don't know what the fuck werewolf type gimmick. She needs to start explaining herself.
Now, bruh, this Twitter thing, the whole dear A, and what is happening? What are
I stopped following her. Do you understand? I stopped following her because of this. I couldn't take it no more. I'm not gonna block her. I just can't see this every day. This is foolishness.
Just give me an explanation, just one.
I don't want her winning no more matches until she explain what the fuck is going on.
Why you got these contacts in? Are you a human or not?
Like what's going on?
What are you doing?
Just explain. Just start explaining. I don't care where she starts. Just start.
Start.
I love her to death, though.
I really do. No, I agree with you. I think that's the missing piece for her character as a whole.
Just tell me what's going on.
It was different at first, and we knew that she could wrestle, but there was no evolution beyond that.
Right. And she might as well be. She is Finn Balor's makeup on all the time.
All right.
Explain.
Tyler, log off. We gotta go. You can't let her say nothing else. She said it's Finn Balor's makeup all
the time. I love her to death, but she making sense of things.
I root for her because she's black. Everybody black. I'm gonna root.
Except for Alicia Fox, and I don't care if Alicia Fox fans are mad at me. When you go on the Trump rallies,
Alicia Fox went to a what?
When you're going to Trump rallies with all your white girlfriends,
she did a what?
When you go to Trump, President Donald Trump rallies with your white girlfriends.
How do you know this stuff, Tanya?
Because I'm all on social media and I follow.
You went to a rally for real?
I follow the pettiest people. Somebody posted it. One of her friends posted it on their social media.
Oh.
Snatchback. She is a Trump supporter. And she dressed like a Nazi anyway. Anybody that you see them people that always had that aesthetic, you need to be wondering about them with the sailor vest and hat like a dictator or whatever. Is she not dressing like that? Is she not dressing like a bedazzled dictator?
I do like that hat though. She be bedazzled.
If it's cute, I'm not gonna lie, but she's still dressing like a bedazzled dictator. And I need answers. What is going on, Alicia? She in the sunken place. That's why she got that blood.
Who's in the sunken place? She's sunken.
I knew when she came out with that unnecessary blonde wig. I knew it. Some didn't feel right then. She's trying to separate herself.
You don't like unnecessary blonde wigs?
It is. Yours is very necessary. You look very cute.
I mean, you're fucking dragged on this podcast.
No, it's not swallowing you whole. Alicia Wig is the thing you notice the most when she is wrestling.
Yeah.
You don't see nothing but that wig and them legs.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere. And you laughing because you know I'm right.
No.
She can't even have wrestle for flopping that thing out her head.
The Fox for me. I just like to think that she was pretty. Now I gotta like.
She's still pretty.
Nice.
Girl, that's why they say don't meet your heroes and don't
My
find
heart
out.
is still broken on the Trump rally. I hope that's not true. I know what you're saying, but I haven't seen it and I don't want to believe it.
Okay, you don't have to believe me.
I'm heartbroken, man. A Trump rally? Bitch.
Man, you didn't see what Vicky Guerrero, and I used to love this big bitch. I used to love her. And she talking about she's calling human beings illegals and talking about, I don't agree with him on everything. Of course you can't, because he's racist. And that would mean
you're a whole Latina, but you think you're a good Latina because you're white passing.
I just don't understand why she don't think he wouldn't ship her ass out of here too.
Yeah.
If she was born,
Guerrero? Her last name is Guerrero.
If she was born in another country, and it was a Latin American country, they would dig some shit up from her 20 years ago. And that's what they doing. They're not just getting people crossing the border right now. They are digging up. They are going through everybody's immigration records. And if you have one blemish, they are kicking fucking people out. People who have been here for years have successful careers and businesses trying to fight this shit, not just illegals. You see, you dehumanize people, and it makes it easier to swallow that shit. And I'm so disappointed in Vicky Guerrero.
I just saw it and I'm just like, what, girl? What? Like, did
all
them
2010 divas are Trump supporters. All of them, except for like 2 or 3. All of them support Trump. All of them. You hear me? Tori Wilson on down. Not Stacey Keebler. She keep quiet. She ain't posted. She like, y'all ain't catching me in the rapture.
She said, in the rapture? She said, what y'all will see is my legs, and that's what you will do is mind your business.
Like, I be seeing this cold shit all in wrestling. Like, when you said that shit was a Klan rally, I had choked because I was like, I wasn't even gonna go there yet.
That shit was a Klan rally. I just saw it. I was like, I'm not doing this with y'all. Why are we having rallies? Once anybody in 2019 is having a rally after Trump and his continuous like rotation of rallies, I'm just watching it sideways because you know what it's associated with and you're still doing it. If you're not in high school for pep rally and if it ain't homecoming, I don't want to hear about your rally. Upsetting. I'm really disappointed in Alicia Fox. I'm gonna need to research this before I like cancel her.
Yeah, I mean, she was never on my program, so.
Oh, okay.
I mean, she fine for who she is, but I ain't never stand her. It was something always off to me about her. I watched her on Total Diva. She ain't dating nothing but white men. I was like, okay, writing that one down.
I thought for me with her on Total Divas, I was frustrated because she was so immature. But she talks about that now where she was just like, I had to like slow down because people were looking at me like I'm this wild, crazy child. And I'm like,
she was hanging out with Paige and getting in trouble with Paige. Oh,
and Paige is white, so Paige is walking away from this.
Talk about Paige. Did you hear? Did you see it?
Yeah, no. I saw the tweet.
His boyfriend
basically defending him.
And apparently he's racist. I seen a picture of him, and he looked like one. And I know stereotyping the profile, but he's a straight white male, so fuck that. He looks like a racist. I went back through the thread. See, I follow Paige up into this shit. I was following her, and I'm seeing her talk shit to somebody, and so I'm like, who fucking with Paige now? So you know how you go through the tweets to find the original.
Yep.
The original tweet is from a girl who said she saw this man retweet her. She looked him up and she added him and said, I think you're a piece of shit. Don't ever retweet me again. So please tell me She didn't know who the fuck Paige was before this, because I've been through her thing. Please,
Yeah.
please tell me why Paige tweet this woman.
Oh no.
Yeah, I saw it.
Talking shit, calling her a troll. You got into her mentions over your boyfriend.
Dang. So he
Yeah.
really was racist. So was this based off of something that he said and did?
Listen, I googled him because I come with the receipts. This motherfucker been arrested at least 5 times for different assaults of girlfriends. He threw 3 mic stands into a crowd and hit a literal child in the fucking face with it. He has been in and out of jail, in and out of trouble. The last time he got in trouble was 2015.
Hmm.
Oh, Paige attracts these men. At a certain point, I can't excuse Paige anymore.
So see, I caped for her hard
Yes.
with Alberto Del Rio. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
And I tweeted it. Alberto had her out here looking like a dope fiend, a straight up fiend.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did say
But
that.
Alberto said Paige was crazy, and I defended Paige on this.
He said that he getting painted as the bad guy. He's an asshole, he's a jerk, and he is abusive. But that don't mean she was a victim. It's certain things, it's toxic relationships, and toxic people attract like-minded individuals.
Yep.
But I'm just trying to figure out how this girl is a troll. Okay, you got in her mentions and said something, so she clapped back at you. So because she keeps responding to your bullshit, she's trolling you. No, bitch, you're in the wrong. She said something to your man. Why are you fighting his battles? She don't even
Yeah.
know. She
And
didn't know.
her man wasn't famous, so I don't think most people would have even known that was happening.
I unfollowed her because what you're not gonna do is jump into somebody's mentions when they did not say nothing, they did not at you, they did not say nothing about you, and you go at them, and then you trying to get your fans to think somebody's harassing you. No, that's fucking manipulative, baby. I don't play them games. Unfollow, get off my timeline. I'm done with her.
I started disliking Paige when I
She cannot be a GM. I don't care anymore. I hope she get her life together. Cause if she don't, she gonna end up a sad story. If we ain't had a sad wrestling story in many a moon, and WWE is right to drain every fucking dollar out of her sad story they can get,
They really will.
they really will. They still selling Eddie Guerrero merchandise.
Yep.
Yeah. They won't. I think that's the thing. Paige thinks that they care about her as a person. They care about her as a product.
It's a commodity, and she needs somebody to grab her and shake her by her goddamn shoulders. Bitch, what are you doing out here?
Damn. See, my problem is for all people who are friends with that Zero chick who was Seth I can't say the words.
Ex-girlfriend.
I can't. That word pin me 1, 2, 3. I'm out. I'm out of the rumble on that one. But with Seth's ex, I can't get it out. She was out here being racist. Still has not apologized because she's racist and she knows that. She just wants to be accepted for it. And I just saw her jump through something because I side-eyed Sonya Deville. Sonya was dating her for a minute. And then they broke up. She was dating Paige for a minute. They broke up. Like, she just made her way through the roster as slowly as she could.
What happened?
I don't know. It just said you joined the call.
Yeah, like I feel like it cut me off.
Is your graduation picture behind you?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my God! Stop.
Okay. But no, I feel like that girl's been like dating people on the slide on that roster for a minute now.
Who,
you know?
Paige?
No, not Paige. That Zero chick.
Zara.
Oh, Zara.
Zoink was doing, was getting everyone she can get.
Oh my God.
I won't learn the names of racists.
Y'all don't like her?
No, I need them to identify, girl. No, I need their name, their social security number, their home address, what they eat for lunch. I need to know them.
Girl.
Our subscriber. Zahara subscriber.
So,
I don't know how to say that last name for real though. For real. I don't know.
I mean, Seth's Nazi ex-girlfriend.
Yes, and everybody like gave Seth all this pass for that one Black Lives Matter tweet, and I can't. But
Girl, they had him use Dr. Martin Luther King
to
and
interrupt the black wrestlers.
no into his promo
Yeah, they did.
to get a face pop for him, not Sasha, not the
Not Apollo, not Titus. I at least have Titus come out and tell us black people still lit, bruh.
I just didn't like the you went from that into an underdog promo when I mean WB act like we forget these wrestlers that they push. He was the consistent push one. Why are you talking like you're the underdog when we know your freaking history of winning titles? Not just
You
winning,
left your friends.
not just winning the WWE title. You if you don't win the WWE title, you're winning a title.
he just was photographed in October with 3 titles.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
saying.
it's
So
like
why are you talking like you're the underdog? I can't stand underdog promos. Like I don't
everybody,
like them no more.
everybody fucking works hard. They scratch and claw and blah blah blah.
I
And
already
nobody
said
believes in them. Nobody but them.
we want
I'm
to
over it.
leave that phrase "scratch and claw" in 2018. I'm tired of it.
I'm over it. I'm
I
over it.
want someone who pawed and script. I don't know. I'm tired. I just want them to say something else.
I want somebody to say, I breezed through this shit and now I'm here. Now
Huh?
what? You mad about it because you had to scratch and claw and it just came to me now.
That was Baron. That was
That's what I
Baron.
want Roman.
That was Baron's character back in NXT when he first came to the main roster too. He was like, "You guys were displayed on the Indies, and I was approached. I just made a phone call to be here. Like I don't like."
No, actually, Baron stole that from Roman. You know.
I did not know that, but dang,
Yeah, when Roman got called because he was working on that gimmick with Dusty.
Mm-hmm.
right?
Roman got called up to the Shield. They had to give it to somebody, and that's another reason why I really don't like him that much. He's got Roman's fucking money ass gimmick, and he
And he
turned it
ran to
into a
the ground.
fucking restaurant hostess.
Roman
Roman,
with that
no
teacher
damn
ass
restaurant
he's
hostess because
tired. Why is he still wrestling in that clothes?
because do you really want to see his stomach again?
He was wrestling in a shirt.
Maybe he's comfortable in it.
I like his little struggle ponytail. He was doing something with his little struggle ponytail, you know, when you put it out that stiff shit he had in the back.
He-
That started in the middle of his forehead.
I'm glad he cut that hair.
He
But
needed to. It was stiff as hell.
he went to Raw again. He was like, "Shit, I cannot be around Roman Reigns." Trying to think I have hair, so let me just cut it all off.
Nah, but he also like it was funny too because he kept trying to donate it and like ain't nobody was trying to donate that hair, bro.
You get that hair and all your body hair.
He kept going like, "Can I donate it?" And the girl was like, "It doesn't make the length required." Because she look at all the dead ends, like, "Nigga, no." Just look at that half dead poofy ponytail, like, "No, we can't donate it. Don't nobody want this."
Yeah, I'm done with underdog promos. Especially if your character doesn't need it. Like, come on.
And Seth's character don't need it. He can just come and say, "Look, I came in here in the Shield. I did this, that, and that. I am going to the Royal Rumble this Sunday to win because that is what I do."
Yeah.
Why can't people say that? Why somebody gotta believe in you? Just go win. No, nobody who gives a fuck. They're cheering you. Like when you come out and the crowd is cheering you and give you a positive reception, I don't want to hear about who don't believe in you.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, that was what made
saying that it's points. They're getting booed. You don't fucking believe in me. I feel that. But when you, yay, and they're cheering your name, Becky, nobody believed in me. Bitch, everybody believes it. Shut up.
they're screaming your name. Literally.
I'm tired. Cut it out. You cannot be a badass and an underdog. I will keep saying it. You cannot. If you are a badass, people do not underestimate badasses. They are scared of them. They
Yeah.
move out of their way when they walk. That sounds familiar.
That sounds familiar.
Familiar. But like, yeah, I feel y'all on like excitement level. It's just shit to talk about. I hope they surprise me with at least one thing. At least one thing, like one of the top title matches or one of the rumbles.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna not be on Twitter to watch the Rumble because I think that might help me to pay attention to the show and like focus and
It's
see if I'm
gonna
actually enjoying it versus like looking for everyone else's opinions.
it's gonna be the same. People either going to like who won the Rumble or not and complain about it all day, all night long on Twitter like they did.
What I usually do now is that like when ain't nothing going on, I'll be going through Twitter and reading the stuff. But
Mm,
like when a match is going on, I be watching the matches and then I give my opinion at the end of it. Cause some people they be so they live tweet and they be like, oh, if so and so do this, I'm gonna lose my mind, and it'd be the exact opposite. And I'm like, now you look like a straight up fool because you was just complaining because you thought you knew what was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely like, yeah,
yeah, I don't think.
no limited Twitter when I'm watching the matches because people always overreact to the smallest things sometimes. Like just wait
Yeah.
till the end of the match.
I'm talking to a brick wall.
Yeah. No, wait, me? No, not me. This cat has been scratching me all night. But no, I agree. I think that's exactly what my mentality is. I think that might help me to enjoy wrestling a little bit more. I feel like just watching wrestling and tweeting about it, I feel like I'm not even enjoying the content. I'm just trying to say something about the content or agree or disagree with something. And like, you know, I like when it's like more organic. Like the other day when I was like organically asking, like, do we agree? Is Cena the GOAT? You know? I thought I thought that was a lot of fun to watch. She really just pulled my charger out of my laptop. I'm fed up. I'm freaking fed up.
And she fed up with you. She like playing with me. Okay, yeah, we'll wrap it up because it's almost 10 o'clock where I'm at. So
Yeah,
Same.
same.
let's
Oh,
get
we don't
to.
have to deal with that, y'all, because you know I'm moving to the East Coast. I'm gonna be an hour behind.
Yes, you are. Well, you are an hour ahead.
I don't know. I don't know the right
Yeah.
verbiage. I just know it's not the same.
Um.
Every daylight savings, I'm like, what do I do?
Okay. Who are you?
Get off my cord.
The one person on the whole show who are you for the most?
Don't laugh at me.
Wait, say it again, Tanya.
Who on the one person on the whole show for the Royal Rumble? Who would you say you're rooting for the most?
Oh, let's see.
Sasha Banks.
Yes, yeah, Sasha. As far
Hey,
as
yeah.
is she in the Rumble or is she just doing a single
She
event?
just she as far as we know, she's just facing because we don't know if she could, but as far as we know, she just facing Ronda.
Okay, well, I'll be rooting for Sasha. I mean, and even though this person isn't gonna win, I'm still gonna be rooting for Naomi to at least
Same.
show out.
Yeah, yes. I hope she is. Lord, please let her show out. Don't let her. I'm gonna be so mad she just get dumped out like she ain't nobody. I'm gonna be so mad. Like I might stop watching the show. I'm just telling y'all right now.
I can picture it right now. They
I'm
just dumping them.
probably I might not even comment. I just like that's the only thing I'm really worried about. Like on the whole show, that Naomi gonna come out. They gonna have her do her little Kofi Kingston impersonation, and then she just gonna get dumped out like she ain't nobody. And I'm not down for that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Don't you dare.
you need to fight that cat or play with him or something. I don't know, girl.
Like, don't you dare.
Terrorizing you.
Like you can see the hunt in her eyes, and she looks at my cord. I'm like, this. I know because my mom had to replace one. The laptop, the Mac cord is $80. I am not about to spend $80 on a charger.
Damn, girl.
Because she wants to chew it. We gonna box. I'm gonna box with my cat. I'm gonna let you know that right now.
All right. Well, we gonna let you get your boxing. And this has been Suplexes and Shea Butter. We thank you all for listening, and we'll be back next week with our thoughts and opinions on the fallout of the Royal Rumble. See you there.
Deuces.
You gonna have opinions like chicken wings.
Bye.